Alright, so it's been a little while since I've done a video. Holidays, winter, just, yeah. School. I started school in January, so kind of been focusing on that. Haven't really had much time to go out and fish. My wife and I did go fish a little bit a couple weeks ago in Missouri. We were over there on vacation at, I believe it's called Table Rock Lake. I'm not certain, but wasn't able to catch anything. Just fished off of a pier a few times that was at the hotel. I did manage to lose a couple of jigs, so that was cool. Losing lures is the best part of fishing. So yeah, so if you think about that, I had a lot of fun. But because of that, I had to go and get a couple more things. I went and got this pacemaker jig, 3/8 ounce. It's in like a crawdad color. It's like a red, orange. I really like that color. I've got a nice kind of a red crawl that I'm thinking about trying to pair that with. Hopefully that will do the trick. And then I also got this Googan Squad blue crawl color jig. It's also in the 3/8 ounce. I really love the color of this. That light blue's really cool. I'm just hoping it will help me catch some fish. And I also bought these baby blue or blue baby Kraken crawls from Googan. Can try those out as a little bit of a trailer on these. My main focus is going to be trying to learn how to jig fish for a little while. I know that kind of a slower presentation's pretty good. I'm not very good at jig fishing, but I'm gonna try to read up on it and watch some other videos and go out and do it myself and just see what works and see what don't work, and then yeah, take it from there. So guess I'll see after I've done some fishing. So I'm watching the video back of me fishing this week. I found this little spot in Gunnersville I didn't know existed. So I pulled down and found some decent open water. Just fishing from the shore. You can basically see I'm really tangled up. The first cast, as soon as I started to cast it, I got a real big gust of wind and it pushed my line into that tree, and I don't know how I managed to get it back out. I'm using that Googan casting jig that I bought along with the trailer I had paired with it. There's some really thick grass right off of the shore here, and so I'm just trying to cast out as far as I can, and trying to lift, reel in my slack, and just slowly, retrieve. I had absolutely zero luck. I don't know if it was just too cold that day or what. I didn't see any movement. I didn't see a whole lot of people fishing. It was pretty cold. It was like 48 degrees, I think. And so I imagine the water was pretty cold. This is also on the south side of the lake, and so it's off of the actual river channel. So it's probably going to take a little while to warm up compared to other parts of the lake. I did go back here a couple days later. I don't have any video from that. But if you want to see exactly what happened that day, just rewatch this, because the exact same thing happened. I went to the same spot, I did the same stuff, and I caught the exact same amount of fish, which was none. Is what it is.
It's all learning. I did actually see some fish jump that day though, so I think that was a little bit more promising because I saw there was some movement, but still no bites. I definitely need a stronger rod for this sort of bait. I'm using a medium. It's just like a cheap ugly stick you get from Walmart. My wife and I were actually going fishing one day, and I had stuck the rods out the window, the ones we had bought, and rolled the window up and broke all the tips off. And so we had to do a quick audible into Walmart and pick up just whatever they had, which was the best ones we saw were these. So we bought a couple of these, and I just haven't had an opportunity to upgrade. So, but it was just pretty much this. It was pretty clear water for the day. It was cold outside and windy, but other than that, it was nice. And I did a lot of that. I did a lot of trying to get grass off of my bait, and that really slows down the fishing and makes for a kind of a rough day. But it was still nice to be outside, so that's a bonus. I'll probably just let this play a little bit. Might cut it a couple times. I did change spots a couple of times, but it was all in the same area, so I kept running into the same problems. I'd cast out, try to get it as far as I could, get it on the other side of the grass. I don't know if you can tell from here, but about midway on the screen there's just a flat of grass there. And, I was trying to get it on the other side and bring it back through there, but it was a little bit too far out. So I'm hoping to get on the water with my kayak soon. May go out and do that tomorrow. I do have some things tomorrow to do out in Scottsboro, so maybe once I get done with that, I can go out somewhere and just see what I can find. I'll try to get some more video. Hopefully next time it will have some sort of fish in it, and won't be just me talking over a video of me not catching things. So there you go. See ya.
Well, as you can see, I had 0 luck. Better luck next time. I thought I'd end these with maybe a funny story or a funny joke or a funny tip, or I don't know if a tip can be funny. Maybe a helpful tip, that'd be better. But I'm not very good at those things, so I thought I'd hand it over to my buddy Pete. So yeah, here's Pete.
Well, I thought I'd just tell you a funny little story. This is called How Much Does a Fish Cost? 2 fishermen travel 100 miles to try out a new fishing spot. They buy a variety of bait and lures and rent a boat. After a long day of fishing, the 2 fishermen return to the dock. The first fisherman pulls their only catch from the live well, a scrawny bass just legal size. He says, "Boy, this fish cost us about $75. The second fisherman looks at him and says, "Well, it's a good thing we didn't catch any more." I relate. See you later.